quartermaster is?
Quartermaster is the most important man on the post. He sees the men all have their supplies, they have their daily rations issued to them. Generally hard rations, salt pork, salt beef, hard bread, beans, vinegar. Vinegar is very important. Use that both for medicinal and cleaning. Okay, you'll notice we have barrels in here. Everything came in, this post came in a barrel. The barrel might have flour in it, could have beef in it, you could have boxes of shoes in it. The barrels made it very easy to ship everything and all packed the same way. And you can see some of the equipment we have we can issue out to the troops as they need it.
Yeah, they would have the tall ships. Mm-hmm. They would get the supplies from New Orleans. And so what you do is you take the barrel and roll it up 2 boards in the ship and in the hold. So that's how they got everything here.
And of course now we have the barrels of salt beef and salt pork. As you take everything out of the barrel, all the salt starts to move down to the bottom. When you get down to the bottom, you got some pretty salty meat. That's why nobody wants to eat from the bottom of the barrel.
What were you guys using this stuff for?
That is tobacco. Tobacco we think is very healthy. It keeps the pestilence away. We'll talk about that more when we get over to the infirmary. But no bug wants to go near tobacco juice or tobacco smoke. This here's an interesting item here. Anybody want to make a guess what this might be? If you look at the writing on it, it's a big hint.
It's Chinese.
Been a while since I've been able to read Chinese.
Yes. You heard
Chinese
talk about all the tea in China?
Yeah.
This is tea.
It's tea. Yeah.
In fact, when you read about the Boston Tea Party, this is what they were throwing overboard, not barrels of loose tea leaves. What this is all pressed and compacted in China, so when they ship it, they can get more tea to the square foot of the cargo hold. When it comes over here, you notice the back is scored. Each of these scores can be broken apart and you sell individual pieces. Now, a mess of soldiers might take and chip all the money in together by one little corner, and when they want to have a cup of tea, they'll just sit there and shave it off with their knife. Now, this here's an interesting little item here. Anybody want to make a guess what that might be? That is a 19th century fly trap. You fill it with sugar water, fly goes up here to get the water, it gets up inside, flies can't fly down. He's trapped.
And Florida was notorious for biting flies and mosquitoes and every other thing.
And then of course we do have our miscreants from time to time. We do have our ball and chain. Put him into this here, he can't run off too fast. We also use whipping in the Navy. We still flog. Sometimes that man will sit there if he uses disrespectful words to his officer. He may have a spike put in his mouth and held in with a rope for a period of time. And of course, should somebody commit a crime, we can always hang the crime around their neck so they walk around the post, they're in disgrace. This one here is for theft. We certainly can't abide theft in the Army. Anybody have any questions so far?
See, there's a whole bunch of cooking stuff over here.
Yeah.
You know what they...
Yeah, basically we got our cooking irons, we got a heating stove over there. We have our lanterns, we usually lanterns out at night. You'll notice those are all candle lanterns. The enlisted soldiers are probably going to wind up with lard or tallow candles. The officers generally will buy something better like a beeswax candle or even spermaceti candle comes from the oil of the sperm whale. That's higher quality candle, much more expensive. So we have our canvas buckets. And basically this here is to supply everything the men in this fort need to live.
So we head over to the infirmary?
All right.